CM Punk's. I know that a lot of people in the back were critical of The Rock because he was using a lot of rest holds in his matches against CM Punk.
Yeah.
Couldn't really keep up with that pace. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not that excited for it.
No, I'm not either.
Oh, well.
But
What are you going to do? It's the WWE. Oh, I hope they don't feed any more Cena Rock matches down our throat, though. Really tired of it.
They usually do that twice after WrestleMania. They have those matches again.
Yeah, well, it was only once last time, and now it's being force-fed to us again. ESPN, after basically bashing WrestleMania a few weeks ago, saying how weak a card it was and everything, interviewed CM Punk, who was promoting the pay-per-view. A couple highlights from it. Potential match with Brock Lesnar, which has been rumored for a while. It'll happen during SummerSlam season, probably. Punk was quoted as saying, "I think that'd be horrible for him. He doesn't want to fight me." Obviously just trying to push the pay-per-view, really pushing his character, but I think that'd be a good feud. You can really get... You'd have to have one of them turn face, though, and leave
because
Paul
they're both
Heyman.
with Paul Heyman, so it's going to be kind of
And it'd
weird.
probably be Punk leaving him.
I would have thought they would have tagged him up and being with the same stable.
Actually, that's the next thing. They asked him if he'd love to team with Lesnar. He said, "I'd love to." And actually, it's something we're discussing. If it was up to me, he said if it was up to me, they'd do it, and they'd go after whoever wins the tag team championship at WrestleMania. I don't think those guys should be in a tag team. Not that they shouldn't team together.
Maybe
they should be in a stable, but
Maybe
not
once
tag
tag team.
champs. The tag champs don't get pushed anyway.
He was also saying he was looking forward to the Fandango-Chris Jericho match.
Yeah.
He thinks it's going to be the best match of the night.
Actually, I've read somewhere that CM Punk and Fandango are actually really good friends. They worked a lot together on NXT.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that's
Developmental. Yeah, so, I mean, and CM Punk doesn't like many people, so
No.
I'm not surprised.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is a nice
He loves
guy.
The Walking Dead. He's a huge Walking Dead fan.
I bet he loves Disc,
CM
too.
Punk, if you listen to this, you can send me some Walking Dead books. I'd love them.
Or Disc. Come play Disc with us.
Yeah, disc golf. Big disc golf fan. Come on out and play.
Please.
Next time you come to Massachusetts.
I'm begging you. Yeah. We talked about that Ryback feud earlier. With John Cena. That was planted at the Royal Rumble. That's where they're getting the idea from it. Cena did eliminate Ryback from the Royal Rumble. I still don't think it'll be that good.
No. Horrible match. Horrible.
Horrible. I hope Ziggler cashes in the Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. It hasn't been done yet. Somebody needs to do it.
Yeah, I think
and he
it's time.
still has it.
I think it's time.
Yeah, I think you forgot he had the briefcase. Now we're going to go to some questions that we have. And those questions are going to be from WrestleMania Guy 44. Why do you think this year's WrestleMania card is so weak?
I have no idea. It's just the past few years have just gone downhill.
It's just not a deep roster. I think that's the only explanation you can use for it.
They got blank storylines. The storylines are stupid.
And
just get
and
right
you're
down
not
to it.
pushing champions.
Nothing meshes.
Unless you're the World Heavyweight Champion or the WWE Champion, you don't win matches.
No.
You don't win matches at all. And it's bad that... It's worse than bad. It's awful that they don't do that. Because none of your champions can get over.
I miss the day when a storyline took the whole show, where Stone Cold would come down and interrupt every match, and it was just the storyline just dragged the whole show. And now it's just like,
other
okay, the
storylines could
Undertaker,
go on too.
The Shield was just going to go after them, and then that's a 5-minute segment, and then it's over, and then you don't see them the rest of the show.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of boring. You want this. You want it to be like a show. The whole thing meshes together. Not to beat a dead horse, like TNA Wrestling's doing.
Yeah, Aces and Eights is the storyline.
The storyline is them. They're interfering in matches. They're getting involved in everybody else's business, even the female wrestlers.
Actually, TNA just had a big pay-per-view. Not a big pay-per-view, but it was an X Division pay-per-view yesterday.
Did they?
Yeah. Actually, Jerry Lynn came back. He was the main event. He wrestled RVD.
Really?
And they put on a really good match. In case you guys didn't know, RVD, Jerry Lynn, huge series of matches in ECW that really put ECW on the map. Yeah, a lot of guys came back. Petey Williams, who has the coolest finishing move in pro wrestling, came back on TNA this week. He wrestled with, I can't think of his name now. Kid Cash.
Kid Cash. I
Yeah.
remember him.
It was a pay-per-view only for former X Division guys.
Oh, nice.
Except Samoa Joe wasn't in it, or AJ Styles.
No?
But Christopher Daniels and Kaz were in it. I mean,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, it's a nice idea. They had that Ultimate X match where the title's hanging from that X on the high wires above the ring. They have to climb across. I think that's the coolest match in wrestling.
Bring back the six-sided ring.
Yeah, that's what set TNA apart, was that six-sided ring, and now they have nothing to set them apart.
That's
besides
crap now.
a good storyline.
Yeah. Get rid of Hogan, though. TNA guys. Whoever's in charge there. Hogan's, put somebody else in charge.
And his daughter.
Yeah,
I'm tired
his daughter's
of
got to
seeing
go.
that. The only reason she has a job is because of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
And actually, our next question is about TNA. Do you think... Oh, actually, we've had a question similar to this to last week. Do you think TNA will ever contend? I'm actually going to skip this one. We've covered that before.
Yeah, that's good.
And I'm going to find another one second. Alright, yep. One more TNA question. Do you think when TNA was first getting big, the X Division title was I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I can't read.
I know what
was
you're
bigger
saying.
than the heavyweight title.
Yeah, it was. They had a lot of smaller guys in that down there. It was
that
all,
TNA
it was all
was
about
built
the little
on
guy.
small guys, and that was cool.
Small and exciting matches.
They'd take crazy bumps, innovative matches. I think the X Division title was the title.
Yep.
I think it should go back to that, because now they make it all about their heavyweight championship.
That's what happens when you
Let guys
had
like
a
Hogan.
small company, and you let these guys from the old school in, and they want to change things to look like back in the old days. I mean, not the early old days, but
when they were wrestling.
to bring back their glory days.
And that doesn't work. It's a new era.
No.
I think TNA was doing better when they had the smaller guys on top than now, where you push guys like Jeff Hardy all the time. And
Bully Ray, really? Come on. Bully?
actually, Devon called him Bubba this week.
Did he? Well, that's good. That's a good thing.
But he didn't say, "Oh, my brother, testify." But that's going to do it for this week on the Wrestling Burn. We'll probably talk to you more about what happened on WrestleMania and upcoming storylines and news next week.
Yeah, and I cleaned it up for you, fellas.
Yeah, brother.
Suck on this.
Brother.